great day, God's people. I want to say this morning, stop fantasizing and trying to fast forward faith. For when you do this, your faith fails. What I mean by that is, when we fantasize and try and fast forward faith, a lot of us have this preconceived notion of what having faith looks like and what being saved looks like. And when it doesn't meet that expectation, we give up on the faith. And when I say we try and fast forward it, a lot of times we hear other people's stories about like how one day they walked into church and it just clicked. They felt this spirit rush over them, or they were at a stoplight and the Holy Ghost crept into them, and that was the day. We hear these stories, and then we look at God, and we say to God, God, I'm ready. And we walk into church the next Sunday, and it doesn't hit. It doesn't happen for us. And we start getting frustrated. What we miss is, through all the fantasizing and all the fast forwarding, we miss other people's struggle. Right? There are some people who've been in church their whole life. That's 20, 30, 40, 50 years of being in church. And then they have that one moment. They testify about that moment when it clicked for them. And we may only been in church for 2 weeks, and we be like, shoot, I'm ready for my moment. Now, for some people, it does happen for them like that. But for a lot of people, it doesn't. For a lot of people, it's a lot of pain and heartache and trials that we have to overcome to get to a point where we're truly ready. Because if we really ask ourselves, a lot of us say that we're ready. We're ready to be saved. We're ready to accept God. We're ready to be washed over with the Holy Ghost. But we still hold on to our comfort foods. Some of our comfort foods are drugs, friends, family, alcohol, partying. Some of it can be holding on to things that may not be as bad, but they hold the key to our past life. Right? Some of y'all can identify right now that one song that you listen to that got you right to where you need to be to get in the mood to party. It's your favorite song in the world. Some of y'all will be like, oh, I'm saved. Yeah, I still like that song. It's still my favorite song. And you still listen to it, not realizing it's holding on to that part of your spirit. You got to be able to give all that up. So before you continue to fantasize and fast forward, what faith should be, and what being saved should be, and why you aren't feeling it, ask yourself, are you truly preparing yourself? Are you learning from the trials you've been through? And are you using comparison? Or are you preparing yourself? I love y'all. Be blessed. Be faith. Be great in this day.